Kyle was saying that he kind of gets on you sometimes for the expression you make after you make big shots. Where does that come? What's the inspiration behind it? Because Graves did it for us.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he tries to get you to do it sometimes. So
it's something only could do in a game after shots or a dunk or something, but just me being intense, you really don't see me, get too excited, too much. So when I do, that's the result.
Is that something that that particular expression you think of it? Because every big player has one, right?
Yeah.
So is that expression have you thought about? Like when did you plan that? When did you know that was going to be your thing?
I think I've been doing that since high school, honestly. Just being something that's part of your attitude. Everybody got their own little gestures or whatever. I guess that's just mine. I think I've been doing it since I was a kid or whatever.
So that game then last thing was good for your attitude to make sure that your attitude comes out to the surface.
I mean, yeah. I think you see it in all of us. Even with Grievous, what he do when he make a big shot. I talk about him when he look up in the air. What you looking at, G? But like I said, everybody got their own gestures, and we feed off one another when we see somebody else doing that, and it just get us going.
Kyle was saying this is a locker room unlike anything that he's been in before. Just how there's chemistry and there's camaraderie. So how important is that, knowing where you're going?
Definitely important, man. It's big. Me and Kyle had the conversation last night, just talking about this team, how we all get along. It's not just being politically correct or nothing like that. Like everybody honestly gets along and everybody have a good time. We come in, laugh and joke. Everybody respectable. It's just a great group of guys, and I think it showed with our play, throughout the whole season.
How do you now watch the tape again of Joe Johnson? Landry came in and he provided assistance, but is that a challenge that you're still working through? I mean, I know you talked about Joe Johnson being a butt after game one, but how do you kind of keep developing, trying to go ahead and stop him? Because you're going to go ahead and be against him every game now.
It's tough. It's tough. I think it's not just up to me. It's a team concept that we've been working on. Just throwing different looks at him. Trying to double team him in the post, get the ball out of his hand. Double team him when he come off screen and rolls. It's going to be something different every single game. He posted up more last night than he did the first game. Now I'm pretty sure the next game is going to be different. Try to keep him off the three-point line. So it's a challenge every single day. It's never going to be something the same.
Remember the first time you played against KG and heard the trash talking and everything?
Yeah, my rookie year. I always knew he talked trash. I remember when he was in Minnesota. And I think that's what made people love KG, for his intensity, his trash talking, him blocking the ball after the whistle, little things like that. That's just him. It's not something he just started or it'd be different if it was something he just started a week ago. Then you could, make something of it. But, he's been doing that long before I was in the league.
DeMar, you make tough shots and you've done it all year. Can you describe how you worked on getting to the position where you could make those shots? Because those aren't shots that everybody can take.
Me personally, especially in my summertime workout, even my workout before pregame, I always shoot unconventional shots, fadeaways, leaning, pump fakes. That's my serious shot. Like when I shoot, I just don't shoot jump shots. I always shoot different styles.
Why is that?
Just the rhythm. You never know what type of shot you're going to need to shoot at a certain time. So when I'm in a certain position, any shot I feel like I'm going to take, I want to feel comfortable with. So that's why I work on it.
Do you feel like you're getting more efficient at them? It's hard to be a really efficient player for those shots.
Yeah. I think it comes with, my endurance, my strength. It's something I always lift before every single game so I can feel like, them tough shots, them fadeaway shots, I get enough arc on them, I can get it to the basket, they won't be short. Little things like that. I think I'm becoming better and better with it, and as my confidence grows, I'll be more comfortable with it.
You never doubt this shot?
No, I never. Every time, if I feel I can get the shot off, I feel like it got a good chance to go in.
Just the team rebounding. What is the approach that you guys take? You have a point guard that has as many offensive rebounds as anybody on their team.
One, that's Cal. That's Cal M.O. He go in there, steal the bigs, rebound, all type of stuff. But that's coach has been stressing us pound the glass, especially with, you know, them playing with four smalls in there. You got Paul Pierce at the four, and you know you got Amir in there. Amir can get every single rebound, and he know that JV becoming a hell of a rebounder every single game, and you know we just taking advantage of that. You know.
Do you say with Valanciunas, I mean, has he, like Casey was saying that last month he's probably grown more than he had all year or whatever. What differences do you see in his game?
You know, for one, I think the confidence that we gave him. You know, everybody on the team. You know, JV, he's hard on himself, and we got him to be out of that. So we give him confidence and let him know if he mess up 2-3 times in a row, it's all right. Just, you know, keep going. Don't worry about messing up. Don't worry about making a mistake. You know, we giving him that confidence, so he's getting more comfortable. And I think that's what helped him grow that much faster.
What was your mindset going into last night's game?
Be aggressive. Just be aggressive, honestly. Just go out there, don't think. Just be aggressive and play my game.
And did anything change from the first game?
Just being more aggressive, being more decisive, you know, not second guessing myself on certain shots or, you know, things like that.
Any inspiration for your expression? Like some players, no, just
maybe just me being from Compton, honestly. I don't know.
We saw Kyle holding your daughter after the game last night. How was that bond just personally grown between you and him since he showed up last year?
It's grown a lot, you know, because, you know, honestly, you know, we talk every single day. You know, we figure out ways to make each other better, make this team better. You know, we constantly talk. You know, I always come to his house, freeload his refrigerator. Whenever his chef's cooking or something, go over there, eat. You know, take my daughter over there, play with his son. They play cars, race cars, whatever. You know, do little kid things. So just that bond have grown with that. So, you know, it's definitely cool.
You remember the talk about trade rumors and all that stuff with him earlier this year, and there's still speculation about free agency. How much do you want the opportunity to stay with him?
I don't worry about none of that. No, honestly, me personally, I don't worry about none of that. Him getting traded, that was never a worry of mine. I don't worry about that. You know.
I mean, more just like how much do you want to be able to build this team with him for not just this year, but like way beyond?
He know that. He know that. So there's no need to think farther down the line because he know. You know, we all know.
Coach said last night you're going in Brooklyn as an underdog. So what do you think the team thinks about that?
Man, we've been the underdogs all season, man. We don't care. We done proved we could play in a hostile environment on the road. We did it all year, winning big games. So it don't matter to us, man. Honestly, we feel comfortable playing on the road. You know, we don't care.
Build the chemistry between you guys?
Yeah, because, you know, when we on the road, we understand it's just us. Nobody else matters. It's just us. We just feel like it's us against the world, honestly. And that's our mindset when we go on the road. Like, we don't care about nobody else but whoever have on the Toronto Raptors jersey.
After 2 playoff games, how can you compare the postseason intensity with the regular season?
Night and day. It's I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's the best feeling to play at the highest level of basketball, but, you know, it's definitely night and day, you know, because every single thing matters. Everything. You know, it's the energy and everything is amazing. You know, that's what you work so hard for, to play in moments like that.